Hey everybody, I'm Stu Carter from Atamaii TV. Stand by for a Dragon Ball Z figure review. Yeah, this is from the Dragon Ball Z universe. This by Bandai Tamashi Nations. This is Frieza first form, and he comes with this Frieza pod. And I like collecting vehicles and stuff, and so that's one of the reasons I picked it up. Let's get a close look at the box. Yeah, so here's the Tamashi Nations packaging. You know, they upgraded their packaging in recent years. It looks great. You could display it just like this. But didn't you watch Toy Story? Toys were meant to be played with. You have to open them up and play with the toy. Come on. I see here this cost me 8,360 Japanese yen. I bought it in Japan at Post Hobby. Nice toy store, lots of toy stores in Japan. This would have cost me 57 US dollars. A little bit expensive. And of course you get a Toei animation sticker, and Tamashi Nations has started putting stickers on their products also. And it's a good look, a bunch of faces and heads. He's got a Dragon Ball, and it looks like a Scouter and his Frieza pod. I like that they show a picture of the toy. This is the toy, see? And then on the side, they're showing you subdued black and white photos of the toy again. And on the back, so you see it, there's no like trying to jazz it up by showing you pictures from the anime. Telling you how great this modeling and how great the articulation is. Bandai Namco, they confuse me with all these branding things. Bandai Namco, Tamashi Nations, Bandai Spirits, what is it all? I go there and I can't talk to them in English. I can't really ask them a lot of questions. So, all right, well, let's open it up and get it out and have a better look. Okay, so here we go. Opening up the toy, unboxing now. Yeah, wow. Oh, look at this. Comes with some directions. You don't need that. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. Sure, so before I take off the front, I got to be careful because last time I did this with the Bulma figure, I lost my Dragon Ball. I lost the Dragon Ball somewhere in one of my other little boxes. All these little pieces just gonna spill out. You gotta be careful with this stuff. And I gotta figure out how to store it. I've got a way to store these. I got a little compartment. But yeah, you got the basic figure, the creepy guy. He's got a big, well, it's a Dragon Ball, but it's a pretty large one. This is not a Dragon Ball, it's a supernova particle effect. This is a Scouter. We've got one here. Marina uses this. You know, Bulma invented these, I believe, where she adapted them from the Saiyans. And we've got one here in the studio in the top secret toy testing lab. And Rena uses this sometimes. So the Scouter, the Frieza pod and a stand, and there's a little gimmick to getting them. How do you get this guy in the pod? There's a gimmick. I figured it out already, but we'll put him in there. We'll see how it works. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, so sure, he can stand up easy enough. He got this huge feet. But with the tail, he kind of needs the tail to rest on the ground in order to stay. Because see, if I try to bring the tail up, he's gonna fall over. The only way I could get him to stand up with the tail is like if he adopts some kind of like a monkey posture, then he can sort of stand. See, now I can't do it, but I had him like in a monkey posture. Yeah, there, okay. But that doesn't look so swift. Get out of the way there, Vegeta. That doesn't look so swift, and he falls down. But yeah, I like all of them, you know, great articulation and stuff. And he's got two heads. I'll show you in a second here. While we've got him standing here like this, let's see if I can get him holding the big Dragon Ball that comes with it. Here, let's see if we can hold it. He's so happy he got one. How many are there? Are there 7 or 8? I forget in the series. This is a 5-star. Yeah, this is a 5-star Dragon Ball. He's so happy he got one. You know, he uses a Scouter to look for it. And he has the skin. Let me see. Yeah, was it focusing? Yeah. See, he's got a spot on the side of his helmet here to plug in the Scouter. And there was a thing like this here, like, oh, see, there his face comes off. There's a thing, here. See, there's this thing on that side here. This thing, and it was on this side too, and you take it off, and now I've lost it. I took it off so I could get the scouter on, and now it's lost. And that's why I said be careful when you take these out. So let's put the scouter on him anyway. Each of his heads, yeah. Each of his heads and faces can do the scouter thing. And I'm glad we've got one here at the toy testing lab, so we can also do, search and analysis of various things. All right, and okay, so he comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces, but I think they made a mistake on the faces, in my opinion. Okay, this face here, let's take the scouter off. See this diagram of the faces? I'm going to put it on the screen here. Let's get him to the side so I have room. Here, you see this diagram of faces? Okay, these are this was done by AI. Okay, so here's these two faces together, right? Two of these faces. To me, they look like Smug Smile, both of them. Both of them look like Smug Smile. I don't get there's no deadpan expression in any of these. See, and they should have made one of those. They should have made a deadpan expression. They didn't. They made two different versions of Smug Smile. That's my thesis. Okay, now here we got Sadistic Delight. Yeah, he's having a good time. He's destroying a planet. Frieza's, yeah, he's on a roll. Okay, yeah. Okay, here's your irritated look. Frieza was doing great until Vegeta showed up and kind of ruined everything. Irritated. And then and this is enraged, right? And for enraged, you get a whole new helmet because you get the frowny face comes right through the helmet. See, see, here's the other helmet. There's no frowny face there. We can try to focus on that. Yeah, see? No frowny face. Not so frowny, but here, frowny. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And this one has the earpiece, which can be removed. So maybe that's how I lost the earpiece thing. Maybe I didn't lose it. I just put it on here and I forgot about it. But all of these heads can wear the scouter if you care to. Let's try the hover pod. So the hover pod comes with a nice display stand here, and then there's a tab on the back, which I've already removed the tab, and you can fit a stand into it. This is not a Bandai stand. This came with my Punisher figure, but it holds them pretty good. Look, I just got to bend it back. Look at that. That's a nice little deal. But the Bandai stands will fit in there too. It's just a little peg thing, right? Huh? All right. What's creepy about this is you look at him. How is he going to fit in there? Well, he's not. He's not going to fit in there. Okay. He's never going to fit in there. But see, look, it's kind of creepy inside. You can see his legs, some of his knees, and you can see some of his tail in there. Also, there's some nice details of the control panel. Can you see that? Yeah. There's a control panel, and there's some arms for a seat, and then there's some kind of like a little hatch in the back. That's kind of nice. I like it when they put the details like that. Yeah. So what you got to do is you take them apart and you stick them in there, and you stick his tail in there. All right, let's try it. Yeah, you really got to bring his arms in there close, and his tail sticks out. Does it do that in the anime? I forget. But also, you got his arms like really tight in there so they can fit on the controls. But you can also, you see, you can have one of his arms hanging out the window, which is how I like to drive my pickup. And then he's got that supernova effect that comes out of his right forefinger. Look out for that. You can blow up a whole planet, right? Oh, and Bulma can ride in the hover pod if you take her apart. And let's try, this is like the early version of Cell, right? I believe. And yeah, he's small enough, but it doesn't look very natural. Yeah, okay. All right. Can we just take a time out for a second? Now, I've been doing these kind of videos a long time, right? And often I like to do like a live action feature I like to have the toys do something real, right? You know, and I'm going to do that. But also, more recently in the last year, I've been using this new artificial intelligence thing, AI, right? And I'm going to try both. Today, I'm going to do a little bit of live action, and then I'm going to do some AI. You see what you like? Maybe I'll put a poll up there. I think there's a way to do that in YouTube. So I hope you enjoy. I will enjoy destroying this planet.
Stop right there. Oh, this place is not for you.
I will do as I like. I will use my supernova to destroy this planet. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Stick around because coming up later this month, I'll be at the Tokyo Toy Fair. Raina's going with me, my assistant, because I need a product model. I need somebody to fight the Beyblades there. So until next time, have a great day.
To kill me, I guess I'm doing okay. I'm lost among the millions, just an empty head filled with the sky.